Hello, and welcome back to another brand new movie review where of course, are continuing on with our trilogy reviews. Where today I'm reviewing the second of the Lord of the Rings movies, The Two Towers. Because on Monday I've already reviewed Fellowship, and then on Friday I'm going to review The Return of the King. And this is a first time watch because this is also a Tales from my backlog. Yes, I'm finally covering the Lord of the Rings movies because, again, prior to watching these two movies, I hadn't seen a single one of them. I knew some stuff, because of memes and that have come out of it. Um, but other than that, I'm essentially going into these movies 100% blind. And yeah, I really love Fellowship. This one, the Two Towers, was just all right. There's for the 3 hour movie that it was, there are some bits that I liked, some bits I would have loved to see more of, and in the end, it just felt okay to me. Um, the things that I would have loved to see more of is, of course, Frodo, Samwise, and Gollum traveling, because Gollum is fully properly introduced into this film. We finally see him. We also learn that his original name was Smeagol, and that there is a bit of Dr. Heckle and Mr. Hyde. Um, Dr. Jekyll, sorry, I was confused there. But yes, we see a bit of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing going on with Gollum slash Smeagol. Smeagol wants to believe that his master, being Frodo, wouldn't do anything to hurt him, whereas Gollum is the more cynical side that is only really after the ring. Hence why a lot of people do refer to him as Gollum instead of Smeagol. And yeah, I really loved that bit. I didn't know about that going into this movie. I knew that he was also that Smeagol was another name for him, but I didn't know that's what he used to be called, and I didn't know about the split personalities um, that came with the years of him obsessing over the One Ring. Um, but yeah, like I said, I just thought it was okay. It's still continuing to build up. This is the middle part of the story, and everything should be paid off in the 3.5 hour uh, Return of the King, which I still need to mentally prepare myself for because I did take breaks during watching the Two Towers, like I did with Fellowship that I watched yesterday for me. Because again, I'm recording this in June. I already made a video explaining why not June, it's July. I already made a video explaining why I record my videos a month in advance. That came out uh, in July for you to figure all that out. But yeah, like I don't know. It's just like I said. I would have loved to see more of Samwise and Frodo and Gollum just traversing the land. Because it didn't really spend a whole lot on them, and more the movie more so focused on, you know, the other three. The dwarf, Legolas, and my favorite character, whose name is escaping me at the moment. Um, you know, got them trying to find the two other hobbits of Pippin and Merry after they got captured at the end of the last movie, and then they just go to Rohan and start, helping there. We also see Gandalf the White in this movie. We also find out that he does survive and how he survived and how he ended up becoming Gandalf the White. And one person that I was not expecting to see in this was Carl Urban. I forgot he was a part of the Lord of the Rings movies. That I obviously know him more for uh, Bones McCoy in the Kelvin movies, as well as the times he appeared in the Thor movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But for the little bit that he was in, I did enjoy Carl Urban's character. um, a lot, and I hope that I see more of him in the Return of the King. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Return of the King. I definitely feel that Return might be my favorite. This is again before I watched it, but I knew going into these that there would be one movie out of the trilogy that I would not like, and it just so happens to be this movie. Uh, but like I said, there are aspects that I like. The one of my favorite scenes is involves Legolas. It's towards the end of the movie, where he basically surfs down some stairs whilst also belting the orcs with the bow and arrows. And that's actually something I didn't mention in my Fellowship review. Is I like the orc designs in the Lord of the Rings movies. I really do. They're not what a lot of people would associate with orcs. You say orcs, a lot of people think to um, green. They think that the skin color is green. I mean, it's shown in a lot of fantasy stuff like Skyrim. All the orcs are green or light green or dark green, and I'm pretty sure in a bunch of other mediums, or the orcs are green, like Warhammer 40k, for example. In this, they're not, and I actually like that it's different. It's something that I haven't seen before. So yeah, overall, the Two Towers to me is just okay. I still enjoyed it, but it's not as good as Fellowship. And I don't know what I'm going to say about Return of the King because I have yet to watch it, but I'd say it might be my favorite. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. In order for you to find out, you're going to have to wait until Friday, unfortunately, because this is going to wrap up my review. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all on Friday where we wrap up the Lord of the Rings trilogy reviews. So far, I really am enjoying my deep dive into these movies as a first time watch. So hopefully I can still, continue to say positive things about Return of the King. The only issue I have so far with it is the fact that it's 3.5 hours long. That might take a day or two for me to get through because there's no shot in hell I'm sitting through 3.5 hours in one sitting. It ain't happening. I can barely manage three, let alone 3.5. But again, I'll see you all on Friday for my Return of the King review.